How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today we got a new team. It's a PORYGON-Z team. If you want to battle me, join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we found our opponent Ian. He's got a pretty cool looking team. He's got a Gyarados, Togekiss, Magnezone, Slowbro, Garchomp, and a Miltank. So it's going to be tough to break through that defensive core that they've got going on. Nidoking should be alright though. I think Nidoking's going to be great here. Sludge Wave on the Togekiss, Thunderbolt for the Gyarados, Earth Power for the Magnezone, Thunderbolt for the Slowbro, and Sludge Wave will do a lot of damage to the Miltank as well. We've got Ice Beam as well, if we can catch the Garchomp, but I doubt it will play out like that. We do have the Ditto, of course, as people have asked that I use Ditto, so here we are. Looking at this matchup, I'd say they're probably going to lead them. It's a tough one, really. I'd say we lead with Nidoking because it matches up really well against most of the team. And the battle begins. We are in the Distortion world, and they led off with the Miltank, so that's pretty awesome. We led off with Nidoking, of course, big blue King Navanah over there. Don't ask me where the name comes from. I just kind of made it up off the top of my head. I kind of want to go for Sludge Wave straight away, but then again, they might have Earthquake, so I'm going to go ahead and switch straight out into our Hariyama. Hariyama matches up really nicely here. If they do Body Slammers and get the Paralysis, it's a shame, but at least our Guts will be activated then. They go for an Attract. Wow. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. So now, looking at this situation, I'd say probably go for a knockoff, expecting the Slowbro to switch in. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. They are going to withdraw Lala, the Miltank. Are they going to go Slowbro? Morpheus. It's the Gyarados. Why is he called Morpheus? Anyway, they got the Intimidate off, which is fine. Guts is going to counteract that a little bit, and we can get a free knockoff off, which is going to be great. So, knocking off his leftovers, which is always nice. Thinking about what to do here. We haven't really got a move to hit them. I don't have Stone Edge on this particular Hariyama. So, kind of want to go... No, not Flubber yet. We go Flubber if they go for a Dragon Dance. I think going into Empoleon's a good shout. I don't know, actually. They go for a Dragon Dance here, right? They go for a Dragon Dance, I'm sure. Let's go Empoleon. Empoleon sounds like a good shout. They're actually going to withdraw the Gyarados as well. And they're going to go into my bro, the Slowbro. Interesting. So I wonder what they were doing there. They must have just want to get the Intimidate off, which makes sense. To be fair, they would have switched out because I could have had the Stone Edge. So that's probably why. We're going to go into Empoleon anyway. This is a decent matchup. What we can do now is we can just go straight for a Grass Knot. There isn't really anything Slowbro can do to us. They are going to stay in. I guess they're just scouting to see what we're going to do. But Slowbro is quite heavy. So Grass Knot's going to do a decent chunk of damage as they go for a Thunder Wave. Interesting. Interesting. Thunder Wave is kind of annoying. What can you do? I think their switch now is probably going to be Garchomp. So I'm probably going to go... I'm going to go for an Ice Beam expecting the Garchomp. I know it's risky for him to switch Garchomp in, but I'm kind of expecting it. They are going to withdraw. What they're going to go into? Lala. That's the Miltank. Okay, so Miltank probably... we got fully paralyzed anyway, so we can't even get any chip damage off. That's a shame. That's a shame. So they're probably going to go for an Attract again. Just thinking what the best switch in here is. Probably PORYGON-Z. If they're going to go for an Attract, I'd say PORYGON-Z. So let's withdraw into PORYGON-Z real quick. There he is. The Data Boy. They go for a Seismic Toss. That's not going to do... It's going to do about 50 damage. Yeah, well, exactly 50 damage. We'll just go for a Tri-Attack. I don't see any reason not to. It'll hurt the Magnezone anyway. We are Choice Specs Adaptability. Tri-Attack's going to come through on the Miltank, though. And it's going to nearly KO it, which is great. They go for a Thunder Wave, though. Another Thunder Wave user. Another Thunder Wave user. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? I mean, I can believe it, but I don't want to believe it. Really don't want to believe it. Let's go for another Tri-Attack anyway. Again, it's going to hurt anything that switches in. They won't go for a Seismic Toss. They went for a Milk Drink. Interesting. Considering we're doing more damage than they can recover, that's interesting. Let's go for another Tri-Attack. Hopefully we can get a burn or something. We froze them! Yes! So if you didn't know, Tri-Attack has the ability to either freeze, burn, or paralyze the opponent. So that's pretty awesome. We'll go for another Tri-Attack anyway. Porygon-Z coming through. Like a boss. Like a boss. They fought out straight away and they go for a Milk Drink. Wow. However, I think we're going to KO them with this one. We're fully paralyzed. Now, hang on a minute. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Big Mama. Big Mama. Gotta go Big Mama, I think. It's gotta be done. They are... Oh, they're gonna withdraw the Miltank, expecting us to expect a switch, and they're gonna go into Zona. It's, of course, the Magnezone. This is actually a perfect matchup for us. I'm guessing they went into this to resist the Tri-Attack, which makes sense. So we're going to Big Mama real quick. And yeah, so we're in a decent position right now. Because we can just go ahead and slam this thing in the face with a close combat. And the Gyarados is going to take a decent chunk of damage. They go for a Volt Switch. That's going to do a little bit of damage to us. Based on that damage, I'd say they're probably not choiced. Which is great. Great to hear. They go into Morpheus, the Gyarados again. And Gyarados is not going to appreciate the close combat. Even after the Intimidate, it's going to do a decent chunk of damage to it. Stabbed, Guts boosted, yeah, little tiny chunk of damage to the Gyarados. Enough to make me happy. Enough to make me happy, that is. So looking at this situation that we're in now, I would say... I would say I regret not having Stone Edge on this thing. That's what I would say. I'm going to go Admiral again. They might go Slowbro again, I don't know. They are going to withdraw Morpheus and they're going to go Slowbro, right? Zona. No. They anticipated the Empoleon switch and they went into Magnezone, who's probably going to have Magnet Pull. That's not good. That ain't good at all. That is not good at all. I'll try and switch out just in case. We can switch out. Okay, so they're not Magnet Pull. That's great. We're going to Nidoking real quick. There he is. Here he is. The big boy. As they go for a Flash Cannon, anticipating the switch. Just going to do a nearly half. Nearly half. We are in a bit of a pickle right now. I'm going to go for an Earth Power. I'll go for an Earth Power. Yeah, I think Earth Power's solid. Earth Power's solid here. They haven't really got a good switch. They can go Gyarados or Togekiss, but I'll just retaliate with an attack of my own. So they're going to go Miles. That's the Togekiss. Okay, cool. Earth Power doesn't affect Miles, of course. But Sludge Wave does. So we'll go for a Sludge Wave real quick. They're going to withdraw Miles now. They're trying to work around Nidoking because Nidoking's a big threat. Crumbs. That's the Garchomp. Okay, Crumbs the Garchomp comes in. We go for a Sludge Wave. Hopefully it does a decent little chunk of damage to it. Decent little chunk of damage, yeah. Decent little chunk of damage. It's not the best damage in the world, but you know, it's whatever. Garchomp. This is a tough one. They're going for Earthquake. Probably better off going into our own Ditto real quick. Ditto's a decent one here. There we go. Comes in, gets the Imposter off. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for an Earthquake. They won't lock themselves into Outrage this early on. Yeah, they go for an Earthquake, see. That's going to do over half to us. And they're either Scarfed. They're not Scarfed. We're Scarfed, though. They're Substitute, Earthquake, Swords Dance, Dragon Claw. Interesting. So, do we go for a Dragon Claw here, or do we go for an Earthquake? I think we go for an Earthquake, expecting the Slowbro. Right? Slowbro or Magnezone's going to come in. Let's go for Earthquake. We go for an Earthquake. They actually stayed in, which is a shame. And they're probably going to take us out now. So what's that berry? The Healing Berry. That's fine. A Guava Berry. They go for another Earthquake. We should have gone for Dragon Claw there. I really didn't think they'd stay in, though. Because our Dittos are always Scarfed. Dittos are always Scarfed. And I could have easily gone for Dragon Claw then and taken you out. So I really did not think they would stay in. It's fine. It's fine. Best thing to do here is go into our Entei. There we go. Big boy Entei. And we go for extreme speed. Extreme speed, choice banded. It should definitely take out the Garchomp from there. Based on the earthquake damage we did, it should anyway. It didn't take it out? Are you kidding me? As they go for an earthquake, and that's going to take us out, isn't it? Yeah. Damn. Okay. Okay, we're struggling here. We're struggling here. We're going to really struggle against this Garchomp. Hariyama, Bullet Punch. That's all I can think. Hariyama into Bullet Punch. We've got to take out this Garchomp. I would love to predict that it's going to switch out into Slowbro, but I don't want to mess around with Garchomp anymore. They're going to withdraw. Okay, they are going to withdraw. Right, okay. They're going to go into Gyarados. Yep, Gyarados to get the Intimidate off. Right. Right. Go for the Bullet Punch. It's going to do no damage at all, which is a shame. It was a crit though, which is nice. Always nice to have a crit. Ditto's gone, so we can't really do anything. They're going to go in. I'm going to stay in close combat. I think they're going to switch out. I think they're going to do it again and go for Magnezone. I think they won't expect me to stay in and go for a close combat. They are going to withdraw. Can we catch the Magnezone, please? Mabro. Of course it's the Slowbro. Of course it's the Slowbro. We'll go for a close combat on the Slowbro. It's not going to do too much damage to it. Okay. Okay. That's a shame. I really don't see how we can break through this team. Really don't see how we can break through. I mean, obvious switch here is Empoleon. They might expect that. Go for a knockoff first. They are going to withdraw. They're switching a lot. I see what people mean now when they say it's annoying. They're going to go back into Morpheus. Get the Intimidate off and everything like that. I just stayed in and went for a knockoff. More damage on the Gyarados to get. See, the thing is, we've got a lot of Pokemon on their team low on HP. It's just the Garchomp's just a pain. A massive pain. Let's go into Admiral real quick. So they have stayed in this time. What they're going to go for? We'll go Penguin. We'll go Penguin. They go for a Waterfall. It's not going to do any damage to Empoleon. We might be able to get a KO here because they might go for the EQ thinking it's going to KO. And we'll just sponge it up because we're Empoleon. So let's go for the Ice Beam real quick. Let's go for the Ice Beam real quick. They go for a Fire Blast. Oh, okay, so they're a mixed attacking Gyarados. We get fully paralyzed, which is a real shame. An absolute real shame, but it's fine. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Let's go for an Ice Beam again. I don't see reason not to. They're going to withdraw Morpheus this time. What are they going to go into? Lala. Lala the Miltank. Ice Beam's going to come through. Do no damage, but we get the freeze again. This time, you're going to stay frozen a bit longer for me. You're going to stay frozen a little bit longer for me. Because I really want to get Hariyama in. Just a little bit longer. That's all I need. Just a little tiny bit longer. Oh, wait, do we want to go Hariyama? Or do we want to go into Nidoking? Let's go Nidoking. Nidoking's a good one. Nidoking's a good one. I know they can attract me, but they are frozen, and I need them to be frozen a bit longer in order to win this. I mean, there's no chance I'm going to win this, is there? They are frozen solid still. That's great. Great. So, I'm thinking we go straight for a Sludge Wave. It should take out the Garchomp if they can't switch the Garchomp in. Let's go for a Sludge Wave. There we go. They are staying in. Sludge Wave does a decent amount of damage. They do 4 out, unfortunately, and they're able to go for an Attract. However, we do outspeed them, which is great. So we've got a couple of things to do here. First one is we're going to try and break out of the Attract. Get an attack off. If they switch out, it'll break anyway. So they have to stay in order for the Attract to work. Please break through. Immobilized by love. Son of a gun. You son of a gun. You son of a gun. Trying to think how we break through this now. So, this is how we break through this Miltank. Watch this play. We're going to go Porygon-Z. This is how we're going to break through. We go for a seismic toss, that's fine. What we're going to do is, we're going to break through our paralysis this turn. We're going to break through our paralysis this turn. We're going to go for a Hyper Beam. They go for another seismic toss, thinking it's going to KO. Yep, see, there's a seismic toss, thinking it's going to KO. Knowing they can live a tri-attack. We go for a Hyper Beam. Adaptability choice specs boosted. There's no way you're living that. Nope. Bye, Miltank. And that's how you break through Miltank. See, I have the Hyper Beam on there for situations like this when I'm having trouble breaking through something. So the Miltank goes down, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. They can go into Garchomp now if they really want to and go for a Swords Dance, but it's fine. We've got Hariyama with a Bullet Punch. There's Zona, the Magna Zone. Now, this thing's going to get to kill us because we are recharging this turn, but I don't see how a paralyzed Porygon-Z is going to work for us anymore. So they go for the Flash Cannon. That's, of course, going to take us out. This gives us a good opportunity to go into our Nidoking. And the great thing about Nidoking here is we get a KO. Something has to die here. So we're going to King Navanah. There we go. Like so. And we just click Earth Power. There's no reason not to. Togekiss can switch in. Gyarados can switch in. Earth Power comes through. They have Sturdy! As if they have Sturdy. It's fine though, we can live a Flash Cannon. We can live that Flash Cannon, that's fine. So, now, we can KO this thing with Thunderbolt. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because they're going to switch out into Togekiss or Gyarados. So let's go for a Thunderbolt and KO this thing. There we go. Right, okay, we got the KO on the Magna Zone. That's fine. Alright. Alright. We're getting things under control a little bit. A little bit better. It's just the Garchomp we're going to struggle with. Crumbs comes in. That's the Garchomp. I really don't see what we do here. They're going to Earthquake us. Best bet is if we... I don't see what we can do here. We need Nidoking though. Because once we get the if we can get the Garchomp out of the way, Nidoking wins this for us. Nidoking easily wins. Nidoking easily wins this for us. But we've got to get the Garchomp out of the way. Earthquake's going to come through and KO the Empoleon, which is fine. We go into Hariyama now. And we hope they let us take out the Garchomp. They're going to take pity on us and they're going to let us take out the Garchomp, and it's going to be a big mistake. Watch. Watch them let us take out Garchomp. No, they're going to withdraw. Oh, they're going to go into my bro, the slow bro. That's fine. That's fine. Go for a Bullet Punch. Not going to do much damage to it, which is also fine. This next turn, there's no way we can beat this. All we can try and do is make it as close as possible. Let's go for a knockoff. They're going to withdraw. It's my bro. They're going to go into Morpheus, the Gyarados. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go for a knockoff real quick. It doesn't manage to take them out, which is a shame. But we can go ahead and... we can't switch out. We've got nothing to switch into. We can go for a Bullet Punch. See if we can get the KO. That'd be nice. Nope. No KO for that. They go for a Waterfall. That's going to KO us. No problems there. And now, we just go into Nidoking and get the KO. And unfortunately, that's how it's going to end. See, I was debating putting Choice Scarf on Nidoking, and that would actually work out really nicely in this situation, because then we can just go for Sludge Wave on everything, but unfortunately, it's not how it's worked out. We should outspeed though. Go for a Sludge Wave. Take out the Gyarados. Boom. Boom. Now they just have to go into Garchomp, and they win the game, I think. Unless the Garchomp's a different set, but we never know, really. They're going to go into Miles. The Togekiss. This is just a pity, this is. They're letting us Sludge Wave everything. They're going to go for a Fling and fling a Choice Scarf for us. What? What was that meant to do? What on earth? What was that meant to do? What was that meant to do at all? I don't know. I have no idea what that was meant to do. Crumb's come back in though, the Garchomp. I am going to switch up moves and go for an Ice Beam just because I haven't clicked it yet. To go for a Dragon Claw, that's going to KO us. And that is going to be the game. So that was all right. That was a 2-0, well, an 0-2 loss. That's not too bad. Hopefully next time we get a win. Well, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.